Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica with Busy Beans Crochet, and this video is so exciting. I realized that I didn't make an intro, so here I am in my new house, and it's very empty, and there's Chowder. Hey Chowder. So it's very empty, it's very echoey, so I hope that's okay. So this week's video is finally making the 6-day star blanket that I have been wanting to make forever, and I just really never had the time to do it. But when I had a cross-country road trip to move from Massachusetts to California, I thought this would be the perfect project to do in the car, and honestly, it was. I'll give more of my final thoughts at the end, so let's get into the video.
Hey guys, so far so good. I am currently on setup round 5, and the pattern's a little bit intimidating when you first start, but I'm not watching the videos because I'm trying to be quiet. But just reading the pattern, it's like really well written. The special stitches, like, they seemed intimidating, but they actually are explained in words very well. And the pattern also has pictures of what each round is supposed to look like. So I'm on, I think I already said this, setup round 5, and it's super helpful, so I can make sure that I'm actually doing it right, and I am. So I did start with the hook recommended on the label, and I think in my next round I'm gonna size up, because I am experiencing some curling, as you can see, but it's not too bad. But definitely next round I need to size up. I started at 6.5, and I already have a dent in my cake, my latte cake. This yarn actually reminds me of Lion Brand's Feels Like Bliss, which is so funny. So, alright, this is I guess my 6-day road trip starts tomorrow, and I was trying to do the setup rounds today, but I am exhausted, so I will start back up tomorrow. Good night.
Hi, good morning guys. So we're currently in Rhode Island, and it's like 11 in the morning, so we kind of had like a late start today, but this is what I have so far, and I'm just gonna like do the little reveal. So I am currently on round 8 of the setup, and it's kind of taking me some time because I have to really focus on what I'm reading, and I typically get really car sick, but I'm actually doing really well, and I really love how it's turning out. So yeah, almost get to start day 1 of this blanket soon here, and yeah, just a little check-in. So also, I forgot to mention that I did size up my hook from a 6.5 to a 7, only because I kind of misplaced it, so it actually worked out. So at like round 7 of the setup round, I changed my hook, and I think this all depends on tension, and the yarn I'm using is a little slippery, so my tension is a little looser, so that's good. So it's not curling up as quickly as it might with other people. And of course, we've stopped at a Dunk's. Dunkin'! Got the Dunkin' ready! Good morning guys. Today is Saturday. Today I'm gonna start day 2 of the 6-day star blanket, and we're currently in Virginia, and we hope to stop at in Nashville, Tennessee today. So we'll see if we get there, and we'll see if we finish day 2 today. So this is what it's starting out today. It's pretty big. So I didn't have any problems at all yesterday just reading the pattern. Like, it's really well written once again, and I'm still on using a 7mm hook. I haven't sized up just yet. The only thing is that I think I messed up like in round 5 of the setup round, and so that really threw everything off. So I had to frog a lot of it, and I'm sure I took a clip of that. So the setup rounds are really, really important, and then after that, as long as the setup rounds are done correctly, I think it is going to be pretty, like, you know, repetitive. Cinnamon sticks. Day 3 of the road trip, and I got a Buc-ee's t-shirt. That's so cool. They call this the Athens of the South. Say hi! Good morning! Hi, good morning, guys. I think we're going to Arkansas today. We're in Tennessee, Nashville. And oh, look at the black kitty over there. There's a black kitty in the parking lot. So yesterday I got done with the second round of rounds 2 through 7. He's right there. He's right there.
Oh yeah, look at him.
Oh, he's so cute. He's like sleek. Yeah, so I got done through rounds 2 through 7 for the second time, and then I started one more time, but I think I'm gonna run out of yarn. So this is all I have. So I'm definitely gonna run out of yarn today if I do those rounds for the 3rd time. And this is what it's looking like. It's already pretty big. It's like a baby blanket size. Well, like a newborn baby blanket. So it's pretty big. So yeah.
So we test before.
So funny. So I think I'm gonna stop for day 3. I just got to round 6, so I just had one more round of single crochets, but I am tired and we just arrived to the hotel. So I think that's it. Hey guys, I forgot to update this morning. We're going from Oklahoma to Amarillo, Texas, and I have started the 4th repeat, and it's taking forever. guys. So today we're in Texas and we hope to get to New Mexico. Yeah, so the rounds yesterday, I think I only got to round 3 out of 7. It's just taking like so long. I'm like so out of breath. I think it's like so windy here in Texas that I think I'm like inhaled all the dust or something. But anyways, yeah, it's taking so long now that the rounds are so large. I'm still using a 7mm hook, and this is what my second cake is looking like. So I got a little smushed, but it's like halfway done, I think. Or yeah, it's like halfway done, or almost there. I am on repeat number 4, and I think I'm gonna go to repeat number 5 so that it's like a throw size blanket. So the pattern does say to repeat it 3 times for a baby blanket or 5 times for a throw. So I'm gonna do it for a throw, and this is actually my first blanket that I've ever made for myself. I've made so many blankets, but they've always been for other people, so I'm like really excited to have this one for myself. There's some crazy weather going on. It's so windy. Hi.
Hey.
Good morning, guys. So today we woke up in New Mexico, and we're gonna head straight to California today, hopefully. So it's gonna be like a 12-hour drive maybe. So it's 9 hours according to Siri, but all the pit stops with the baby and stuff. So yesterday I got to round 7 of my 4th repeat of the blanket. I am still using a 7mm hook, and I think I'm gonna size up today to an 8mm hook. I don't have a 7.5mm, so I'm just gonna do 8, just so there's no curling at all. Yesterday I was feeling a little lazy and a little tired, honestly, that I wasn't working as much as I could have, but it's still making a lot of progress. So this is what my second cake is looking like. This is my second cake right now, and it could definitely finish round 7 and be done with like the 4th round, the 4th repeat. But I have another cake, so my 3rd and final cake, I'm just gonna use it all up, and we'll see how far we get on the repeat with this new cake. Hopefully it finishes off like the 5th repeat of the blanket, and it's like a really big, decent size. I'm sure it will, but we'll see. So I will talk to you guys later. Hi guys, it's been a few days since I last picked up the camera and even this blanket. So in the previous clip I show how much progress I've made,
And so that last final day, I got to round 7. I had just started round 7 of repeat number 5. And so it's a pretty decent size, as you saw. This is what my third and last cake is looking like. So I think I'm gonna be able to do maybe like 1.5 more repeats. We'll see how far we get, but I am going to finish that cake and then do that final check-in with you guys. So it was a few days since that final day when I did get to California. I think I got here like April 28th, and it is now May 10th. So it's been a few days. I've been just trying to get situated here, getting my new house, and then seeing family and things like that. But now I am ready to continue working on this blanket and finish it and finish up this video. And so I am still I'm going to continue using an 8mm hook because there is no curling whatsoever. And so yeah, I'll check back in later.
Alrighty, and we're back. So it's been like a month that I've gotten here to California. I still have none of my stuff. As you can see, my living room is kind of empty. I just have a bunch of shopping bags. So I'm so excited to share the blanket. I'm sure there's like a bunch of clips that I've taken. I just haven't had the time to like sit down and talk about it. So I'm gonna unveil it here. Alrighty guys, and here we have it, all complete. The edging's a little ripply, but honestly, when I'm using it, you can't even tell. The colors are more vibrant in person. I don't know why it's not really picking up. Here is a clip of it on a queen size air mattress. And it's a pretty decent size. So beautiful. The camera really doesn't do the colors justice. Like the green is just so vibrant. It is absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, the colors are absolutely stunning. I completely love this. This yarn is so unbelievably soft. I just want to talk about some of my final thoughts on this. The pattern was incredible, so easy to understand. There is a video attached with the pattern. I did purchase it from Etsy, and I think the YouTube tutorial is actually free as well. Like I said, I get super car sick, so I didn't have the ability to like watch a video. So I read the pattern like word for word, and I was able to understand it that way. So it was very well written. I will say though that this is not a beginner, like new beginner pattern friendly. You have to know like the construction of a stitch and basically know how stitches work because of the way it's like you have to count and you have to know which stitch goes where. I did have some problems, like I had to frog like the setup round. Like the setup rounds have to be perfect so then that you know, so then you're set up for success. I think I was just very distracted. I tend to be very distracted all the time. So it's a setup round, and then the pattern does say to repeat the repeat rounds. I believe it was 3 times for a baby blanket and and 5 times for a throw. And so I did this one 6 times, I believe. So I liked it so much, so I'm actually making another one, and I'm so excited. I'm using a Caron, 2 Caron cloud cakes. I'm using the color Night Watch, and I forget which other one. It's black and this blue one. So I started out with the black, and this is so beautiful. It's turning out so nice. So I just realized while I was editing this video a couple days ago that I didn't close out the video. So as you can see, my home goods have arrived. I have piles and piles of boxes, so lots of fun things to do, lots of unpacking, which I think is so funny because I think there is like a video game called Moving Day or something like that, where the whole game is you unpacking and putting things where they belong. And I don't know, in real life, that's not fun. So I'm gonna close out this video, but first I'm gonna show you the progress I've made on that second 6-day star blanket that I was working on. And so this is what I have left of the second, so I'm almost done. And here it is. So once again, I started with the black, gradient out to the white, and then I started my second cake. I started it from the outside to the white, and now it's going back to blue, and so it's very, very pretty. I think I'm just gonna do 2 cakes and then end it there. If I were to do this again, I think I would flip it. Like I would make the center blue out into black, and then the border could be black. But either way, it's beautiful, and I absolutely love this pattern. Again, I highly recommend this pattern. It's so beautiful, and the outcome is just gorgeous, and it looks way harder than it is, honestly. So anyways, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more content from me, just make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be back very, very soon. Bye guys.